Hello everyone, my name is Bartholomew Chidera. Today I'm going to talk about some of the basic computing skills in computer. Some of beginners are, they are finding it very difficult to understand some of the keys and ways to be able to operate in computer. In as much as they have learned the basic parts of computer, some of them are still having some issue in order to the way to start up a computer and the way to operate in the keys in the computer. So today I'm going to break it down in a simple way so that you guys can be able to follow up. But before I proceed, I still remember my humble servant Robert Lem Chidera. Don't forget to like this page and don't forget to subscribe so that I can be able to get more videos on this. Okay, we have to start now. You can see we have some of the keys here in a computer, which are the most important thing we all need to know as the beginner. So in the computer, in a keyboard, we have four parts of keyboard. We have first shortcut, which is this, the keys here. And we also have numeric keys, we have alphabetical key, and we have menu keys. You understand? So as a beginner, you all have to understand the functions of all these keys. Without understanding the functions of these keys, it will be too hard for you to be able to learn. More especially, some of the beginners ask a question: why is it there are some symbols on top of the numeric keys, and also some symbols on top of the menu keys? So this symbol, they are trying to find it very difficult the way they are going to insert it. So I'm going to break it down for you guys to understand. So these keys, which are the symbols keys on top of this. So for you to be able to insert it, you're gonna hold shift. See, you have to hold shift button and insert it. It will just come out. Okay, let me just open a Microsoft Office so that you can be able to see what I'm doing. Just size patient, just open Microsoft Office here. Let me just show you how to insert those keys so that I can be able to understand what I'm talking about. Okay, now it's open. So you are trying to find a way in order to inside these keys, which are the symbols keys. So all you have to do is to hold this shift key. See it, you hold the shift key, then and press any of the symbol you want. Maybe you want to insert this symbol, then you press it and it will come out. If you want to insert this one, you also hold this shift key and press it to come out. Anyone, just hold it to come out. So these are the ways to insert those keys. Now if you want to clean anything in the computer, then you can be able to use your backspace. This backspace is here as serve as a shift key. You can be able to use it to wipe anything that it doesn't like. Okay, so that's it. So we have functions keys. All these functions keys, they are mainly used in, some of them are mainly used in formatting system and also used in booting system. For example, if I want to close this without going at the wrong top of this place, if I want to close this window without going here, see, without going the red button, then all I have to do now is this. I'll use this alternative key. I press alternative key and press function 4. It will just ask me whether I want to save this page or not. If I want to save this page, then I will click save. If I don't want to save, I say I don't want to save, then the page will close. Okay, so we coming to more of this. Before you all become an expert in this, you have to pay more attention. It's not something that you can be able to joke or be able to say that it's very simple, you have understood it. Many people have difficulty in this. So all you have to understand is this function, these keys here have many works they are doing. Once you have understand the numeric keys and how to insert the symbols, then the next thing is the alphabetical keys. Yes, the alphabetical keys is already here, but how will you be able to use it? There are some things you need to understand in these alphabetical keys. We have a way of typing and we have a way to put your hand so that you cannot be able to have a clash whenever you are typing. What I'm trying to say, if you are trying to type with this keyboard, then you have to understand, you just have to choose for yourself. Maybe you choose from this C, G and L and Y, that you will be able to use your left hand to operate from Y, G, C. You use your left hand to operate on this side, while you're going to use your right hand to operate the other side. So what I'm trying to let you to understand is this: you cannot be able to use your right hand to go over here or use your left hand to go over here. You have to make a specific ways in order to be able to type accurately. Okay, now you also open, let me show you something now. Let me just open the Microsoft Word again. Now there are some keys here you need to understand more. This one is known as tab lock. If you want to shift a large space, you can use this one. But if you are typing, you will use this one as a typing. This one is known as shift key as well. You can be able to use this one. You want to type, then you can type and shift with this one per space. Okay, this one is also used for shifting. You can use it for shifting. But maybe you want to shift a long tab, you can be able to use your tab and press your tab so that you can be able to have a long gap. Okay, so if you want to insert a cap lock, maybe you want to insert a capital letter, you want to type a capital letter, then you can be able to on the tab lock. If you on it, it will be on, then everything you are typing is a capital letter. But if you want to use a small letter, you can off it and be using a small letter as well. Yeah, this one is shift key. It controls all the symbols keys on top of the numeric keys and on top of the menu keys as well. If you want to insert these symbols here, you cannot insert it without making use of shift key. Otherwise you cannot be able to insert. For example, I want to insert this now and I decided not to hold the shift key. What I have to do now is press this one. You see, it's not, you can't insert, but if I hold the shift key and press it, you can see it, it's coming out. You see, it's coming out. Okay, so what I have to do now is to follow the instruction. Then this one is a control key. You can be able to use this one to control all the alphabetical keys. These control keys is being used to control all the alphabetical keys. For example, what I'm trying to say, for example, if you want to highlight this particular thing, this particular letters here, all you have to do now is to press Ctrl A. They have all their functions. If you also want to save this, you can also press Ctrl S. You can see, you press Ctrl and press S, and it will be able to come out. You know, it's coming up. So you're able to come out, give you an option to save, but we are coming to this later. So once you understand these keys, then you can be able to understand that some of the keys here appears double. Why did it appear double? You can see shift key here and also see a shift key here. So you can also see shift key here and see a shift key here as well. You can also see control key here and also see control key as well. Okay, so these keys appear double because sometimes your left hand will handle this part while your right hand will handle this part. Maybe in case if you want to insert a symbol from here, maybe all this symbol on top of this menu keys, you use this control key. You cannot just jump over here and be using this control key over here. You can simply use this one. Same thing goes to this shift key. Then we also have this one. This key is used to give a space, just a little space. But if you want to give a longer space, a long space, you use a tab lock. But if you want to give a little space, you use this. Okay, then you come to this. This one is direction keys. You can use it to direct anything you want to direct. You can use it to go like this, you can use it to go like this. Also serve as a shift key. Okay, so this shift key also control the symbols on top of this place. Then we have an enter lock. This one is enter key. If you want to press enter, maybe some parts you are operating, you wanted to save some, maybe for example, I want to save this page, I want to save this one, and I press Ctrl S. Now I'll be trying to save this page for you to understand what I'm trying to say. I press Ctrl S, it have saved automatically because I have created room for it. But if I want to save this page and make use of this enter lock, I will now go to file. I have to go to file, then I'll press on save as. Okay, then for example, I give this page a name. Good. Now I want to save it. You know, the save button is highlighted. You can see it is highlighted. If I want to save it without using my mouse, then I can be able to press enter to be saved. Okay, so these are the works of save and using enter key. So we also have backspacing. For example, you are typing and you made a mistake. You understand? You want to wipe out slowly. you can just wipe out slowly. Okay, you want to wipe all, you wipe all. But for example, you have full the page have full, you have typed much thing, you don't want to wipe slowly, you want to wipe all, then you can press Ctrl A, which is the highlight key. You highlight all and you press backspace, which will go out. So this one serves as a mask. This particular page serves as a mask. Okay, you have your mouse, which is this, but your laptop, or if you don't have laptop, maybe your desktop, you can make use of this one mouse. But this one, you can be also make use of that laptop as a mouse. You have your mouse in your laptop, you have right click, which is this one. If you want to right click, you use this one, you right click. You also have left click. Okay, left click, you use the one you used to giving a command, just serve as this one. This one is left click, this one is right click. Okay, one is left and this one is right. You use this one to give command, you use this one to give command in the system. You can use this one to select anything you want to select. Okay, so that's all for now. So let's go to the most important thing that brought us here. Now, after you have understand this keyboard ways of functioning, now you can be able to go to the window. Let's go to the window. This is the window. Once you on a system, this is the first window you will see. Okay, this is first window you will see. Then all you have to understand is, in these windows they have a lot of things. We have taskbar, which is this bar. In this taskbar, some programs used to appear in this taskbar, which is this place, taskbar. You understand? Then you can also understand that we have some menus in a system here, which is, we have your control panel. Some of these things are supposed to be inside the system, but peradventure they are being brought out here for easy shortcut for you to be able to make use of it at your appropriate time. Then we have control panel. We have recycle bin. This recycle bin here is mainly whenever you deleted anything in a system, it will dump it in a recycle bin. Maybe you want to flush it out. Finally, you are just going to go here and click and flush it out. Anything you want to flush out, maybe you want to delete all these things now. You want to delete this one, then you press delete. You delete this one, it will go out from computer, it will not come back again. Okay, so once you open your system, you on up your system will appear like this. First thing you see this window, it will become a surprise. You don't need to be a panic, or you don't need to be afraid of anything. All you have to know is very simple here. Okay, your menu bar. This one is the start button. Here is the start button, this place, which is the same thing as this. Okay, the start button. Then if you want to choose a program, maybe you want to start typing, like the way I say that we are going to learn basic computing skills today. If you want to start typing, then all you have to do is this. Once you on your system, it will be on. Then you go to start button, you click on start button, it will come out. This is your start button. So sometimes some windows might be confusing, like this one I'm using is Windows 8. So you can be able to use Windows 7, Windows 10, any window you want to use depending on the one you like. So if you want to choose any program, now you can go this place, you click this place, you will see the program you want to select. Then all you have to do is to use your arrow key and be able to select the program which you are looking for. If your program is not here, then all you have to do is to keep searching. Okay, I'm looking for Microsoft Word. Then I have find Microsoft Word, then I open Microsoft Word. Okay, now Microsoft Word is about to load. Then you want to make use of this key now, like what I showed you before. Let's see how this key works. For example, as the beginner, once you open this Microsoft Word, the first thing that will come up in your mind is to set the page first. You have to set the page for you to begin anything you want to do. Okay, now this is the page. Now we have so many categories in this page. We have arrow guide, rural guide. So it's your rural guide. We have a taskbar, yeah, a scrolling bar. Okay, so it's scrolling bar. You can go up, you can go down. So it's called scrolling bar. Then first thing you have to understand here is this: there are some menus here which is very important for you to know. Okay, we have menu bars here, we have toolbar, we have title bar. Okay, is this one is title. What we are doing now is Microsoft Word. You can see it is being organized as a title bar. Okay, then we have menu bar, okay, which is all this one you are seeing here. That's menu bar. Okay, then we have taskbar, which is this place is known as taskbar. Okay, this particular place is known as taskbar. Then you have to understand that this bars here have its functions. For example, you want to make use of home, which is among the menu bar here. You can be able to click on it. You can see some functions on it. Okay, you can see so many things under home and also inside. You can see many things here. So what you have to do is this: you don't need to bother. So many people are complaining, so many people are complaining that computer is very hard, it's very hard. All you have to follow is the instruction and it will become very simple to you. So what you have to do here is this: after you open this program now, then you saw this window. Then as a new beginner, you will saw this window. Then what you have to do now is this: you have to start, because today I'm only teaching about the basic computing skills in keyboard in computer. So all you have to do now is this: now you start to learn how to type. As a beginner, for the first time you learn how to type, so you can start by using your hand, making your hand this one. You know that from C, G and Y goes to the left side, and from C, G and Y also here go for the right side. Now you can be able to type anything you want to type in the system, type, and be able to understand what you're typing. Just that I'm just using this as an example. Okay, so once you understand your keyboard functioning, then you can be able to start a program. Like for example, the program package I just selected here now is Microsoft Word. So this is all for now. Tomorrow we can be able to go into how to use Microsoft Word and what Microsoft Word is all about. Thank you for giving me your time, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. This is only the beginning. We still have a lot of things to do. We are going to have many things to run in these basic computing skills. As you follow up, you'll be getting the updates. For today, we're only talking about keyboard and how to operate on keyboard. So by next time, you are going to see more videos on how to run those programs in computer. Thank you.